First of all, congratulations, you look great. Trey said that they saw you throwing a little bit the other day. Have you been doing that, and how, and what's it feel like?
Well, that was like my first day really getting out there. Try to move around just a little bit. So, yeah, man, I feel good. My body feels good. I'm happy to be back. Seeing the guys again, it's so special just to be back here, working with Jerry, the other trainers. So, it's just a blessing. I get better every day.
All right, next question will come from Logan on Zoom.
Hey, Jordan, hope you're doing good. Just about this whole process, have there been any teams that have been in contact with you the most?
Yeah, I've talked to a few teams. Meeting with the Jets in a couple weeks. Met with the Raiders the other day. So yeah, there's been a couple teams I spoke to. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to take it all in. It's just a blessing to be in this position, so I'm so grateful.
Your next question will come from Jordan, third row on your left.
Hey Jordan, kind of following up on that, can you just talk about your combine experience, the interviews, and kind of what that all was like?
Yeah, it was a blessing. It was long for sure. It's a long week, a lot of talking. You're living out your dream. That's what I dreamed of, is going to the combine. So every day I woke up and got to put that gear on. I felt like a little kid again. So I was just blessed. being around 11 other guys on our team was also a blessing for sure. Just seeing the smiles on their faces, living out their dreams. So yeah, man, it was an honor to be just invited there, so it was there.
We're gonna come back to Ira over here on your right.
I know you said during the combine that you hope to be back by, I think, like May or June. I think what you said. Is that what they originally told you, or what did they originally tell you, or did they give you a time frame when it first happened?
Honestly, I told them I didn't really want a time frame. I wanted to just take it day by day, push myself every single day just to get better. So, yeah, man, they didn't really give me a time frame until really recently. I think that's pretty fast, honestly. But yeah, I just wanted to push myself every day. Didn't want to have a set thing in my head and either be upset about not making that time schedule. So, I feel like it was just better just to take it day by day for sure.
We'll stay there for Corey.
Obviously, with not being able to do what you can do physically, the middle side, I guess, when you're talking to these teams, comes out more because that's what you can show them. How much does it help, I don't want to say your cause, but I am going to say your cause about getting drafted, that it's not like you ran for 1,000 yards last year. You beat a lot of teams with your mind more, or beat defenses more with how you read than you just the physical. So are you talking to them about that? Do you sit down or will you sit down and, I don't know, break down film and show them how you read the game?
Yeah, we watch a lot of film. Either go back and watch games from the past and wonder what I did there, want to see protections and stuff like that, going through coverages. So yeah, I try to show them as much as I know. Coach Norvell helped me a lot. Throughout my years here, and protection's the main thing. I've learned that throughout my career. Early on I was getting hit a lot. And Norvell, he came in and just, that was what we focused on first. And I think that was the most important thing, because it's important in the NFL too. You have to protect yourself first, or the play's not going to happen. So, yeah, it's just an opportunity just to show my knowledge. Yeah, man, for sure.
Okay, we'll go back to Jordan on your left.
Can you talk about what it's been like in Tallahassee this week and some of the support that you've seen around the Tallahassee community?
Yeah, I love Tallahassee. It's just a blessing just to walk around every single day. Everyone's just so respectful and nice. I think that's really, really special. Makes me want to come back over and over. So every time I'm in Tallahassee, I have a smile on my face. Once again, I dreamed of being here as a little boy. I got my cousin as my roommate. I got my sister up here, so I get to see my family too, and all my teammates and friends. So I love this place a lot, man.
All right, we'll go to Chris, front row on your left.
I presume physically you're still not going to be able to do much Friday. So what will Friday be like for you when you're over there during pro day?
Yeah, I believe I'm just doing my height and weight. I think that's all it really is. So just have the support of my guys, watching them out there, just once again live out their dreams. So, yes, sir.
Come back over here to Ira.
I don't know. I know you've had little things here and there, but I don't know if you've ever dealt with a serious injury, and how helpful was Devin, since he obviously dealt with some injuries?
Yeah, this is like the first real one that I've been through. But my brother, that's my guy. He checks on me every single day, so I mean, he's just been there, man. Like, I mean, the positivity that he brings, I mean, to everyday life is one of a kind. So, I mean, he's pushed me every single day just to keep going. This is not the end of anything. This is just the beginning. It's just a little bump in the road and makes the story a little bit cooler. So, I mean, that's what he told me, and all the injuries that he's been through and he's pushed through and stayed positive through everything is really special. So, I mean, he's the best. I mean, he's such a respectable guy, and is there blessed to have in my life.
Next will be Kurt, front row on your right.
I guess I know you still have, another month until the draft. Is there a hope maybe you're able to do something physically closer to the draft, or is it kind of the timeline doesn't line up for that?
I believe I will. Sometime in April. I don't have a set date yet, but I think I'll be out there for sure. I mean, moving around the other day, I felt good. I mean, in the training room, I'm moving pretty good. So, I mean, I think I'll be able to do it sometime in April at some point. And I think that's a great way to just go out and show teams that I'm getting better every single day. I mean, that's how I am. I grind every single day just to be the best I can be. So I'll be good here soon for sure.
Okay, next will be Jack, second row to your left.
This process throughout the combine and pro day coming up, what's this been like mentally for you, and being a little bit more, physically limited and having to sell yourself a little bit more through, conversations and stuff like that, experience in the past, what's that been like, just taking maybe a different route than you expected?
Yeah, man. It's God's plan. That's how I look at everything. It's God's plan. Every day I wake up, and it's an opportunity to show who I am. I mean, I wouldn't change the way I have these conversations at all, even if I was healthy. So yeah, man, I'm just trusting God's plan, just taking everything day by day. So, I mean, I want to show these teams what I know and who I am as a person. That is very important. You have to have your teammates that like you. I think that's very important, especially going in an NFL locker room. You have guys that want to feed their family. So you have to be trustworthy, respectful, and all that type of stuff. So those are.
All right, we'll come back to Logan on Zoom.
Hey, Jordan, you were at practice the other day. What you see from that quarterback room, and your relationship with DJ, but also to Brock Glenn going into his second year, big step there, and also a youngster with Luke.
Yeah, that room's gonna be really special. There's talent across the board from top to bottom. So, I mean, I look forward to seeing them compete. That's the main thing I tell Brock every single day. And I spoke to DJ and just check on him every now and then. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, it's competition. There's nothing given at this program at all. That's the main thing I want people to know is that you have to compete. I mean, you come here to compete. So, I mean, I tell Brock's my little brother. So, I told him to just be consistent this spring, every single day, not just on the field, but in the locker room, who you are. So, yeah, man, it's competition. We're at Florida State University, and it makes you better every single day.
We'll go to Corey, second row on your right.
Yeah, Ira asked us about Renardo, who had been here a long time too. What kind of pride do you take, individually, but then also collectively with the guys that have been here a long time, of where this program was and then where you guys got it to by the time you left?
Yeah, I take a lot of pride in that. At the end of the day, yeah, I played football for Florida State, but I'm a fan of Florida State football ever since a little boy. So those years that were rough. I mean, I used to watch and get upset just like everybody else. So coming here and having the opportunity to change the program around and grow a brotherhood with a bunch of guys that, I mean, I'll have forever. These bonds I would have forever. I mean, it's second to none. It's so special. I mean, I looked at it every single day. I looked at myself in the mirror and told myself that I'm gonna change this program around before I leave here. And I mean, man, we did that. And I'm so grateful for my teammates and all those guys and my coaches that just helped along the way, the training staff, media staff, everybody that helped along the way. It was great, man.
Stay there for Ira.
I'm not gonna ask you about the snub because you made your feelings known. Just what was it like watching the way the guys rallied around each other in the swamp and then the ACC championship game and get those wins without you?
Yeah, I mean, it's just about the brotherhood, man. That's all it is. I mean, that's what I put my finger on every single time is the love we have for each other in the locker room. It was so special. I mean, I've been here for a lot of years, and this year was like no other. But it starts from the top. Coach Norvell and that coaching staff, they kind of, they show us the way with the brotherhood and stuff. So, I mean, that's all it is. We love each other and we just grind. Sorry, the pollen's killing me. It's bad.
All right, Chris.
Reflecting reflecting on your time here, first day you met Coach Norvell, what was your first thought? And then what was it like kind of watching the program evolve with him? And obviously you were kind of driving the car too.
My first thought, I thought he was crazy as hell, that's it. That's definitely the first thought I had. But just watching how he coaches us and loves us was something so special. The leader that he is, not just on the field, but off the field, and for his family, the father he is, and the husband he is to his wife is really special to see, and the love he has for just everyone around this town. He's so humble, and man, he really changed my life. He showed me a lot when it comes to not only football, but just how I treat people, how I do everything. So yeah, man, I'm so grateful. We crossed paths for sure.
Anything else? All right, well, thank you, Jordan.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Thanks, Jordan.